trapped. There's nowhere to run.
Every hero reaches a moment where giving into hatred would be the easy choice. These 10 characters suffered betrayal, loss, and unimaginable pain, but instead of becoming the villains of their own stories, they chose a different path. Number 10. Honor can become a prison when the rules you live by no longer protect the people you swore to defend. Sometimes doing the right thing means losing everything you once believed in. That hero is Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima. Jin watched his fellow samurai fall in battle as the Mongol invasion devastated Tsushima. To save his homeland, he abandoned the traditional code of honor and embraced stealth, poison, and even fear. His own uncle rejected him. The shogun branded him a traitor. After everything he sacrificed, Jin had every reason to turn against the society that cast him aside. Instead, he continued protecting the island, even knowing history would remember him as an outlaw rather than a hero. Number 9. Sometimes revenge feels like justice, especially when your family is taken from you before your eyes. The difficult part isn't seeking revenge, it's knowing when to stop. Ezio Auditore de Firenze from Assassin's Creed 2. After a brutal betrayal, Ezio's father and 2 brothers were publicly executed. Overnight, his carefree life disappeared. For years, he hunted everyone responsible, growing into one of history's deadliest assassins. Yet, when he finally reached the man behind the conspiracy, he chose not to let hatred define him. Instead of becoming another tyrant fueled by revenge, Ezio proved that true strength lies in resistance or restraint. Number 8. There are tragedies that break a person's heart. Then there are tragedies that destroy an entire life. Meet Max Payne from Max Payne. His wife and infant daughter were murdered by drug addicts during a horrific home invasion. From that day forward, Max descended into a world of crime, corruption, and endless violence. Addiction nearly consumed him, and almost everyone he trusted was either killed or betrayed him. With every reason to become just another ruthless criminal, Max never stopped chasing justice, even when it came at the cost of his own peace. Number 7. Power often whispers the same promise. Use me, and no one will ever hurt you again. Few can resist that temptation. That describes Talion from Middle-earth's Shadow of Mordor. Talion watched his wife and son sacrificed before being murdered himself. Bound to the wraith Celebrimbor, he returned with incredible supernatural abilities and eventually wielded one of the rings of power. With enough strength to dominate armies, he could have ruled through fear. Instead, he spent years fighting Sauron's forces, constantly struggling against the very corruption that tempted him. Number 6. Being hated for something you never chose can leave scars deeper than any wound. This is Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. From birth, Aloy was treated as an outcast. Children mocked her. Adults ignored her. She grew up without a family, accepted by almost no one. Then she discovered she possessed knowledge capable of changing the future of humanity itself. Many people in her position would have demanded obedience or revenge. Aloy chose compassion instead, risking everything to save people who had never shown her kindness. And by the way, if you've enjoyed this video so far, please subscribe to my channel because it's a very big help. Thanks. Number 5. The hardest battle isn't always against monsters. Sometimes it's against the darkness growing inside yourself. That battle belongs to Kestis from Star Wars Jedi Survivor. After Order 66, Cal watched the Jedi Order collapse. Friends died. Mentors were lost. Every mission demanded impossible sacrifices. Throughout his journey, anger and grief constantly tempted him toward the dark side of the Force. At several moments, giving in would have made him far stronger, don't you agree? Yet, Cal continued fighting for hope, proving that being a Jedi is about mastering yourself, not simply defeating your enemies. Number 4. Some heroes resist becoming monsters, okay? Others must resist becoming monsters again. That perfectly describes Kratos from God of War Ragnarok. The ghost of Sparta had already destroyed an entire pantheon out of rage and vengeance. Few characters have committed greater atrocities, but in the Norse saga, Kratos is no longer trying to conquer the world. He's trying to become a better father and a better man. Every insult, every threat, and every prophecy pushes him toward the violent path he once walked, because it's very enjoyable. This time, he refuses, by the way. His greatest victory isn't defeating gods, it's defeating the man he used to be. Number 3. Imagine spending your entire life protecting people who fear you, and still choosing to save them. What the hell, Geralt? Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Mutated as a child and trained to kill monsters, Geralt is treated like one himself. Damn, you're ugly. Kings manipulate him. Sorcerers use him. Villagers insult him. Despite everything, he continues hunting creatures that threaten ordinary people, even those who would gladly drive him out of town the moment the danger passes. Geralt could have abandoned humanity so long ago. Instead, he keeps proving that being human has nothing to do with appearances. Number 2. A single terrible night can create either a protector or the city's greatest nightmare. That hero is Batman from Batman Arkham Knight. Bruce Wayne witnessed his parents' murder as a child. That trauma could easily have transformed him into Gotham's most feared criminal. Instead, he devoted his life to protecting others from suffering the same fate. Even while facing endless psychological attacks from the Joker and countless villains, Batman refuses to become an executioner. His greatest weapon has never been fear. It's self-control. That's it. Number 1. Unlimited power tests character more than weakness ever could, when you can reshape the fate of entire world. Every decision becomes a temptation. Our final entry is the Source Hunters from Divinity Original Sin, my favorite game so far. Their journey begins as investigators, but it quickly becomes something far greater. As they uncover the secrets of Source magic, they gain access to powers capable of changing Revellon forever. Every revelation offers another opportunity to pursue domination instead of justice. Faced with corruption, betrayal, and impossible moral choices, the Source Hunters could have become the very threat they were sworn to destroy. What a game would that become? Instead, they fight to protect the world from those who would abuse that power from the Voidwoken. In the end, they prove that true heroes aren't defined by the strengths they possess, but by the strengths they refuse to misuse. If you enjoyed this countdown, don't miss my previous video, 10 games that don't take place on Earth. 10 mind-blowing games, where we explore some of gaming's most incredible worlds beyond our planet. And if you want more unique gaming countdowns every week, make sure to subscribe to my channel. It's a very big and good help. Thank you so much for staying with me through the end of the video. Take care and farewell.